Hey guys, Dabloon here, and today's another BTD6 video, and today's going to be cargo on chimps. And this one's a relatively easy strat. It wasn't easy to make. It was actually very time consuming, and if you guys were on the stream, you saw that we're there for like 4 hours and still didn't come up with a perfect way to do this. So I spent even more time on it on my own, and I think we came up with something pretty cool here. I had it to around 100 on my phone, and then when I jumped over here, Challenge Editor did not like catch up with it. So we're on 62, but it's actually a very good point to show you guys. So basically what's going to happen is, as you can see, the Crossbow Master is going to shoot down this path, and he's not there yet. Like, he's not straight down. He's kind of at an off center. And the reason why is because I wanted Churchill to be exactly where he's at. And then I also wanted him to be able to be hit by this primary training. So what we're going to be doing here is getting this in like literally the perfect spot here. And you have to do this. That's why I'm going to show you before we jump in, so you don't skip this part in the future part of the video. So like right when it's available, you get it. And then boom, it's right there. Because even if you're a pixel off, it will not put it there. And now you don't have primary training. He's not as strong as he can be. So definitely stay tuned for that part. But other than that, guys, a very easy strategy. So let's jump right in. Before we drop that first tower, definitely hit that like button if you like what you're watching so far. Consider subscribing if you're new, because it does help out the channel. And then follow on Twitch, because I live stream Bloons every Wednesday and Sunday with co-op. And then I do random ones, like yesterday was Friday, and I did 4.5 hours streaming for this map right here. And on stream, we did not come to a conclusion, so I played it even more times when I went to sleep, dreamed of Bloons, woke up, and then finally came to a solid gameplay here. So I hope you guys like it, but definitely follow on Twitch. The links are in the description below. And then let's place this first tower. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to drop a dart monkey right here, smack in the middle. Like smack in the middle of this little path right here. Got to do it that way. And then, so I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys will agree. I'm sure I'll get people that say it's not true. But and see if I'm going to put him like his red line, outer line is going to like match that orange thing perfectly. But I play all of my strategies for these videos. I do them all on my phone, on my mobile. It's just an iPhone 8, right? Nothing fancy. And then I come to my computer, turn on the lights, the cameras, and then I make the videos for you. More than 100% of the time, like 1,000,000% of the time, I will do the exact same strategy that, mind you, I did about 3 times on my phone, 3 times through, no problems. And then I come over to here and there's an issue. So I would like to be the first to say if it's a thing or not, and put this guy in last, by the way, that it is a completely different game. Like, not completely different, but my placements are now have to be pixel perfect, when on my phone I was just plopping them and they were working. So if anybody knows the truth behind this phenomenon, let me know, because it's driving me bananas. I literally sat there for hours on my phone until I came up with the perfect strategy. I come to my computer, turn on the camera, hit record, and now it fails like 100% of the time. And I'm like, what is going on? So then I sat here a million more times and figured out this should work. And if you're playing on phone, apparently you'll have an easier time. If you're on PC, you got to work with it, guys. But definitely you're going to have to restart every time, which is why I've gone bananas, because I've done this like 75 times right now, trying to get this recorded right and find the pixel perfect placements. But definitely hit the restart and not the home button, because you want that black border. So if you leave him on last, it seems to be pretty decent. And then we're going to have one problem later on. So we need that twin guns here. And the problem is, if he can't pop anything down to a green, this guy can't handle anything a green or anything higher than a green. But then sometimes he won't pop them, the pinks or the yellows, and then he can't keep them past the green. And then it's just this huge problem we're having. So hopefully this will work this time. And again, thank you to everyone who was in the stream with me all day yesterday. It was a super awesome stream. Had a lot of people in there. We're talking things that we probably shouldn't talk about on Twitch, like crazy stuff, but it was super fun. And you guys are very much helpful. So thank you guys so much. I don't think I'd be able to get this exact way done, because like whoever mentioned the downdraft was super helpful. And just other towers like that with the Moab. What's the little boomerang monkey that looks like an Australian? That one, I really love that tower. And so thank you guys so much. But let's continue with this. We have our twin guns, and so I'm a little crazy today, and it's also Saturday. I didn't drop my video on Friday because when I did that Minecraft video, I ended up taking so long on that one that I couldn't even upload it Wednesday like I normally upload videos on Wednesday. I had to upload it Thursday, which threw off this day, and now I have to kind of play catch up. So hopefully you guys still catch this video and it helps you guys beat this map. We're going to slow down every time we see a cluster of Bloons, because that tends to help on PC like immensely as well. Not so much mobile. Mobile doesn't care. But this one, you kind of have to do it. And again, I'll probably get comments of you saying like, you're crazy, that doesn't happen to me, I switch all the time. But do you guys though? Do you switch as much? Like I switch frequently because I come here to stream and I make videos on here, and then I play most of the time on my phone. And so I switch kind of a lot, and it drives me crazy. It drives me pure insanity, guys. But what are you gonna do? You gotta work around it. So apparently I'm gonna be making this strategy twice. All right, we need the airburst darts for sure. And now that we have airburst darts, we're going to switch to, oh, see, this is the problem. This is the problem. I think we're gonna leave him on last. Yeah, we're gonna leave him on last. That's what we're gonna do. And then on, what round is it that we switch to strong? You guys, see, I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. We're gonna leave him on last up until we get to round, what round is it? Oh man, see, this is my problem I keep having. It's like you literally have to switch between last and strong a couple times on here to make it work right, but before I didn't. So we're gonna kind of get to the bottom of that. So basically what we're doing, we're making a mad rush. We're cheaping our money out. We're gonna use as much as we can't. We're gonna use like as least amount as we can so we can get Churchill right off the bat. If we do not, he won't level up in time and he's gonna cause us problems. So we're just trying to make this super simple. We still need a lot of money. I'm just trying to remember for the life of me. I did it a bunch of times and now I can't remember. We're gonna switch it to strong for just one round to guarantee our victory. And then we're gonna switch it to, I'll see here, this is for sure a loss. For sure a loss. Oh my gosh, did he save it? Okay, there you go. So we're good there. Oh my gosh, that doesn't usually happen either. So you guys will probably be fine. You're probably like, you're crazy. This worked the first time for me. You're making it too difficult. But am I though? Because this is crazy. Okay, so this one's fine. This one's fine. Leave it on last. I'm trying to remember which one I changed it to strong on. I think it's when we actually get this guy. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. That's right. That's right. That makes more sense. So we're going to get Churchill. Okay. So this round, we're going to get Churchill. We're going to put him on strong just for this one round. So change your sub to strong. And then I know for you guys, some of you guys skip through these. It's going to be tough if you skip through it, guys. You got to watch like every single second of this one just to make sure it gets all done right, because it's not even that hard of a map. It's just I keep having problems with these placements, as you can tell by my frustration. Okay, so this one, you're not going to have much time to place your Churchill, guys. You're going to have to get it done kind of quickly. So, and this is a very short round too. So you're going to press play. Hopefully it's not on fast mode, but I imagine it is because I'm always on fast mode. And we're going to place him at the top left corner here, as you saw in that pre-intro thingy. You're going to place him right there, pixel perfect. Okay, pixel perfect. Oh, and it was too fast. Okay, so you're going to place him right here. So right there and all the way over to the right, right there. Right there, perfect. And the reason it has to be pixel perfect is so you can put your village pixel perfect right below him and your dart monkey pixel perfect here, so he can have that primary training. And oh shoot, we need to put him back on last, guys. And I don't know why it's so important, but it is. So we're going to put him back on last to make sure we can clean these up. And now Churchill's going to help out. Okay, now we have to get a ninja, okay? Have to. So we're going to put the ninja right here because what do you know? Next round's 24. We need that camo. So we're going to put our ninja right here. And that'll cover up that first one because he can take out a green, no problem. 1, 2, 3. And now what we got to do is prep for that lead on 28. And Churchill does pop lead, yes, but I guarantee if you just try to let Churchill pop those leads, it's going to be a mess going down to this guy, and he cannot hang. So what we're going to do here is grab a sniper, and we're probably not even going to use him again until like probably the late 90s, but just so we're paying like $800 for this 1 or 2 rounds, but it's totally worth it because he's awesome and he helps us out with those pinks and makes the sub not try as hard either. So we just need full metal jacket. That's it. And we did it, guys. I'm super happy now. I'm not as stressed out because literally getting to Churchill is the hardest part. Now it's kind of just easy street from here. I say that, but I haven't gone to the 90s on my PC. So probably something will happen to where at the very, 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 very end, something won't time right. But I'm not even going to use abilities more than like 3 or 4 times. It's going to be so simple. So it better not do this to me. All right. So now we're going to get longer range to help him. No, I take that back. We're going to get Ninja Discipline, Sharp Shurikens, and then Seeking Shurikens. I just love how much the Ninja just whoops everybody. So we're going to make sure he's up here helping us out. There we go. Now we're going to get longer range and advanced intel so he can see camo as well to help out that Ninja. Let's see here. 540 for this guy. All right. And then what happened was, so I did make it through on one of these runs. Now put him to first since he is going to be cool and has an advanced intel. So I did make it to 40 on one of my video takes just a few minutes ago. And I did it and I'm like, okay, cool, we're in the easy street. Mind you, I don't even use the ability on my phone for the mobile. I go and do it, use the ability to guarantee it for it, right? And it doesn't make it through. A few pings slip through. I'm like, my mouse dropped at this point. I'm like, what is going on here? This is just pure craziness. So I don't know, guys, but hopefully this just works out. We're going to get double shot. That's going to help us out here too. And then we're going to get triple guns. And what else are we going to get? Triple guns. And then we're going to get armor piercing darts. And then we're going to grab an alchemist. And then it'll be kind of pretty much round 40. And what's really cool about round 40 on this map is maybe it's because he's sort of in range of a Moab, but this guy starts shooting before everybody. I don't know how he sees that far. Let me know in the comments below if I'm missing something, if there's like something that's not that difficult to understand about it, but I'm not grasping it. But he just starts shooting at this thing like he can see across the entire map with no tower range. So really crazy how it works. Get triple guns there. And so yeah, guys, I know I get a lot of comments from you guys who are super awesome saying I'm always so positive and things like that. Well, today, guys, I'm unfortunately not as positive because this is driving me crazy. If this was Monkey Meadow, sure, play some wrong, do the things wrong. But for this, when I got to do 100 rounds, it usually takes me about 28 minutes on video, and it's gonna mess with me like this, drives me crazy. So, but look at this though. This is really cool. So I don't know if I said it before, but I tried it with Adora, Ben, yeah, even Ben, Oben, Gwen. And I didn't try Eliza just because me and her don't get along on chimps. But I tried it with everybody else, right? Even Quincy. And no one could hang. So I tried it with Churchill. And because pretty much what was happening was everyone was doing their job, but I had to buy towers all the time. And if you were in the stream, I was probably driving you crazy because I had like 30, 40 grand on me at all times. Like I just kept my money because I like to spend as least amount as possible to like pretty much guarantee a black border. And so what happened was, we should probably upgrade something here. Let's grab an alchemist and put him right in between there. So we want him to hit Churchill and the ninja, but we also need room for our crossbow later. So let's get this guy all the way to there. There we go. I think I might have gone too far with that. That might have been bad because we definitely need armor piercing darts. Oops. But okay, so then I ended up spending, like I had to spend so much money to keep chasing these balloons. And then so finally, like, because even like 51 was causing me a problem, like 51. And then so I eventually got Churchill, and then my days were just easier, but then getting to him is a lot harder. So kind of like a give and a take, but I feel like this is as pretty much as streamlined as can be. And we're going to get it this time, guys. We're going to get it. Okay, so we got this guy. Okay, what can we do here? We can't really do much. I'm not getting caltrops for him. I don't want to do that. I'm going to get acid pool just to make it help a little better. Because like I said, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it just doesn't want to beat it now. We'll probably have no problems now. I feel it. Feeling good. Feeling lucky. Let's do it. As soon as it gets in range of our Churchill, we are going to use our ability just to make sure. It's like as soon as it's in range, like right now, use that thing. This should be no problem. We have our ninja. Okay, perfect. So as you saw, that still went a little too high. Every other time on my phone right here. So don't know what's going on, not doing anything different. And I know the alchemist is buffing different towers, so you'd think maybe that has something to do with it. But guys, like I said, I did it so many times through that it should not have been even a thought process. And so you guys shouldn't have any problems either, but definitely let me know in the comments below if you did, and maybe we can try to find another workaround. But again, I really think you guys are just going to have zero problems at all, and you're going to think I'm crazy. We're going to get alchemist first, and then the Bloon Jitsu, just because I didn't even use the Bloon Jitsu at first until like round 50 something. I just kept my money. When I do this in Challenge Editor, I just keep all my money and then use the least amount as possible. And I didn't even think about dropping him till the 50s. So we're fine with just the alchemist and this guy. And then one of the runs was cool too. I had him over here, and then he used him as I alchemisted the sub instead of the ninja. Never got the ninja, but then adding the ninja just made it so much more simpler. Let's do it this. And then if you put the sub on this side instead of this side. Okay, so here's another thing. If you put the sub on this side, you're going to guarantee that beginning part. There's not going to be any problems of it missing the balloons, putting them on last, and none of that stuff. You can just put them on last and leave them there. But then his range is blocked by this little red boat. As you can see now, he's not blocked at all. And so that's what's kind of cool. All right, let me refocus here because I am losing my mind. All right. So now is the dart monkey time, guys, because we're going to go straight for that crossbow master and get real weird here. Okay, so here's the thing. So as you guys saw in the beginning, it's pixel perfect placement. You want to put him right here in the middle so he can do his job and knock them all out perfectly, but it doesn't. You can't. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make sure his little black dart in his left hand, or his right hand, we're looking at a left hand, is perfectly, like, not perfectly. We want it on the middle of this track. So I'm even a little to the farther right. So I'm going to take a little even bigger risk and go right to the right a little bit of that. So we're not in the middle of the track. His dart is pointing down the middle a little bit to the right. Okay, perfect. And now we're going to go like at the very, very edge of the yellow, right there. And the reason why this has to be pixel perfect is because I'm not kidding, that village will not hit it in time and you won't have the primary village. And we need the primary training. And I even did some like work on it. I don't know if I mentioned it in this take of this video, but I went to Sandbox and I tried it without the primary training and with the primary training. And on round 98, just by himself, with or without the village, he did about 15,000 to 20,000 pops more with the primary training. So is that worth it? I don't really know, but I like it and it's not going to cause us any more problems. It's actually going to help us because we're going to get a discount village as well. So pretty cool there. Okay, now what we're going to do, guys, is absolutely nothing. I want to say I can skip ahead and just leave you guys be and get to the next part, but the problem with that is that I think I use an ability on like 55. So let's just skip to there. Now on 55, there's 4 rushes of those ceramics. So we're gonna let the first one go through, no problem. We're gonna let the second one go through, no problem. Third one go through, no problem. And now the fourth one, you could probably nail it just fine, but we're not gonna take any chances with this. I don't want any problems. So we're just gonna hit our ability right now, make sure he flames through those and has no issues. And even then it gets a little scary, right? But with this guy working and that guy working, we're chilling. Oh, 55 has more on it? Oh, I thought 55 was just the ceramics. That's crazy. Okay, so we're good there. And now I think we're gonna get him like right before 60. Again, I don't exactly know if I use the ability, so we're gonna just kind of hang out with this one. So to count, we've used the ability on 40 and 55. And other than that, have not touched it. You guys shouldn't have either, but it's still there. So remember that. So don't lose because of that. If it looks a little scary to you and I didn't have to use it here, you may have to on yours because there is randomness, RNG, whatever you want to call it in this game. So just to do your due diligence and make sure you have everything ready, just hit that button, guys. Just hit it if you need to. But just don't hit it on 54 because you need it for 55, and don't hit it on 39 because you need it for 40. That's the only thing. All right, so I'm gonna sit with you guys just a little bit longer here because I'm a little scared and my blood's pumping, guys, because it's one thing to sit there staring at my phone, you know, just munching out on this game for like hours on end. But when I bring it to the big screen, it's scary. Whole different ball game. All right, so we're gonna grab this guy right now. And I don't know if you guys noticed on 52 as well. So it's actually super awesome to have the ninja. I didn't have him before, like I said. I rocked it all the way with just this guy, the crossbow, and to get him sooner because now we spent like 4 grand on the ninja. We didn't have to. We could have gotten him a lot sooner. Problem is on 52, you didn't think 52 would kill you, but without the ninja taking those pinks, so there's all those pinks there, whatever, I think they were pinks, and he was taking them all back, killing them on his own. If you do it without the ninja, it's just on this guy and your crossbow duty, but he's not a crossbow yet. And so what happens is these pinks slip all the way through while the Churchill's beating up the Moab. So it's just a crazy map, guys. This isn't easy, that's for sure. All right, so for this, he can pretty much take down the, what do you call him, a BFB on his own, but we're not gonna take the chance on that, of course. So what we're going to do is use that ability as soon as we can because we don't want any problems. So that was easy. All right, now what we're gonna do, guys, is the worst part of this entire thing. Worst part. So I'm gonna do it after just to make sure. Okay, cool. Now, no stress, no nothing. Okay, this is now placing it 1,000,000 times easier on your computer than your phone. That is 100% because you kind of have your finger over here on your phone and it like kicks it off the screen if you don't do it just right. So we're gonna go all the way right to make sure, or all the way down and in the middle just to get a little base start here, okay? So right there. So that's as high as we can go. Now we're gonna go all the way left. Okay, all the way left and all the way high. So this is pretty much going to be it, guys, right here-ish. I'm super scared right now because look how far away he is from the crossbow. Boom. Okay. Okay, geez. See that what I'm talking about, though? Like, on any other tower, would that be over him? Probably not. So that's why it's pixel perfect. But if you follow what I did and move him the crossbow, move his dart just a little bit to the right of the middle, and then put him exactly perfectly top to left, and this guy exactly perfectly as far top left as you can, even on mobile, because like I said, that's where I did this. It works. So let's keep going, guys. That was scary. Like, it makes me cringe and clinch like way too much on that part. So we did it though, and I'm happy with it. So we're gonna now get jungle drums, and we're gonna get primary training, and then this next part is thanks to Chewy, because he used the Grandmaster strat. So if you guys want to use that, jump on the Discord, and if it's not there, like obviously in BTD6, like right up front, just message him or somebody for that picture, because it's really cool and it worked perfectly for him without any problems. It's just that's harder for me to do because you have to have your placements kind of really good with that. And I know this was like a super placement picky thing, but it's a lot harder, I think, for that one. But ask him about that one. But anyways, he used the discount villages. So I'm like, I don't use discount villages. That's not my thing. But then I'm like here, and I'm like, okay, I want primary training, but I also need MIB for that ice monkey. So this one, I'm going to do a double discount village, guys. And I've done it, but I don't really do it. I don't really frown upon it. I just don't like it. Too much work. So now we're going to do it though. So we're gonna put this one as far right as possible so we can fit as many towers as we can in there. And we're going to go, oh, you know what? I just messed up. That's going to be a huge bummer, and that's probably going to blow us the entire game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So what I did wrong, guys, if you guys didn't know, was I placed the village first, and you're supposed to discount this one, then place the village, and I messed up. So what's going to happen is we're going to be a few $100 off short of different rounds. I don't think it's going to be enough to like cry about. But who knows with this game, guys? Who knows where this Cargo Chimps is taking us? So now we're going to get this guy and put him right here, right smack as high as you can so we can fit as many towers as possible. We're going to go all the way to Cryo Cannon Enhanced Freeze. Let me get that Cryo Cannon real quick. $1,730. Guys, that really stresses me out. That really freaks me out, actually. If all this... And put him on Strong, by the way. So we're going to get a 0 to 5 eventually. So just keep upgrading him. But that really stresses me out. If I messed up because I didn't discount it right, oh my gosh. But yeah, so if you discount the village first and then drop the other village, it actually makes the price of the village cheaper, which is really cool. So that's why you want to get the discounts down before you start placing all your ices and things like that. But my gosh. So let's grab this guy, and now we're going to go straight to the Icicle Impale, $32,000. But it won't be that simple. We're going to have to intervene a little bit on 80 before we grab him, I think, around there. So I'll jump back in when I actually have to use an ability or something. As you can see, we're on 80 and we're about to be a few bucks short of this guy. So we've seen $2,000 more, which isn't much in these rounds. You get that pretty quickly, but we're not there yet. So to beat round 80 with no problems, we are going to have to do a couple things here. So as soon as we see him, we're going to hit this one. I'm pointing at my keyboard like you guys can see it, but we're going to hit the second ability and just let him kind of get popped up a little bit. And then, just like with round 40, as soon as he's in range of your Churchill and he starts shooting at him, use that first ability, like immediately, because we need to get all these pops down. So when he breaks open, we have enough time to kill him. So let's implement that right now. And let's go right here. Let's use that first ability. There you go. And then now Churchill's shooting at him, so go for it. I'm going to slow it down because it freaks me out. We should have 0 problems, like I said. And for those of you who are following along with the video as you guys do your strategy, isn't it fun to watch the crossbow just wreck everything in his path? It's so cool to see. And like, sorry, I had to like freeze up there for a second to make sure. I was like, are you gonna win here? All right, but like when he shoots down this path and just wrecks every Moab and BFB, it's really cool to watch, huh? And so when he's in the center and I was using a tower like I think it was Gwendolyn or something, and he was perfectly centered, it was so cool to see. So cool. All right, but we're still not there yet. Almost there. But we're not going to have a problem, I don't think, now. We don't have any abilities, so we kind of have to be fine. But as soon as this thing's available, just hit it. There you go. Now we're totally fine. Like 100% fine. It's pretty cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep for the future here, and I'm just going to get this radar scanner, Monkey Intelligence Bureau, because I don't want to forget about it, which I know I will since I'm talking so much. And again, I hope that this strategy is useful to you guys because I'm talking a lot, but I feel like it needs to be. And I feel like also too, if I can explain my situation and why I'm doing something and why I didn't do something or change something, I feel like you guys can learn a lot easier on how to do this and make your own strategies, because I know from experience when I follow something to a T, like, am I actually learning it? Not really, I'm just following it. So I want to make sure you guys are learning why we're doing this too, so you guys can make your own strats, and maybe one day give me a chimp strat that I can work with and make a video on, so I don't spend 9 hours on one map like this. And it's not even like it's ouch or something. This is cargo, guys, cargo. So I don't know what's going on here. All right, so the next step, guys, you can rock this, literally you can rock this all the way, like to the 90s something or other, and have 30 grand on your hand or whatever. But what we're gonna do is make this even easier, of course, and we're not gonna wait that long because there's no point. We're gonna get this guy. Actually, I lie, I always lie. Okay, so we're gonna get this guy, and how we're gonna approach him is we're gonna go as high as we can or as low as we can and still have that 2 bonus, just like that, and all the way to the right. So all the way to the right as far as we can, and all the way to the lowest to have that 2 bonus right there. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3 for downdraft, put him lock in place. And how we're going to approach this one is we're going to put him like right in the middle here, because I think it's like 91. We'll completely die if we don't. It's really weird that downdraft is our ultimate savior to beating 90. What did I say? 91. It's really weird. I want to put him like crosshairs, kind of like on that yellow. I hope I didn't just get our doom there, but I think we're okay. And now what we're going to do is, what are we going to do? 85 is your call. We have the ice guys, so we don't need to, actually don't need to do anything. I was going to say you can use your ability, but there's no point. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab a glue gunner, and we're going to put him right up here, like right below this guy. So right there. So see, he also has the 2 bonus, primary training, the whole 9 yards. Moab glue, bigger blobs, we're good to go. Okay, now we're going to get this guy, and we're going to put him right to where he has a 1 bonus. It's the most we're going to be able to get for him for now, but it's super cool. And we're going to go Moab Monkey. So again, thank you to everyone on the stream who helped me with, someone helped me with downdraft, someone helped me with Moab Monkey because I wasn't going to use him. And yeah, so thank you guys so much. All right. But I don't think, we were trying to use Pat in the stream, and that's what I think our downfall was, because Chewy used Pat for Grandmaster. I was like, that's a good idea. He has his first ability, but it was not a good idea for this particular strategy that I'm using, because you need someone who is more of a powerhouse. Pat just sat back in the corner, made funny noises, sounds like Patrick Star from SpongeBob, and would not help. So Churchill is earning his weight in gold right now. Doesn't have much pops, but he's killing it. All right, so now that we got this guy, he's going to do all the work. And let me think. I don't have my phone on me. I kind of wanted to look at the picture of what I did because I don't remember exactly. I got some other tower. Oh, that's what I got. We'll get one of those. We're going to get this guy. And you can put him in range if you can, but I don't think you can. Maybe? Oh, nice. There you go. That'll maybe save up for the mess up I did with not doing both of those towers. So that's cool. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this will be a 0, 2, 4 after he's done shattering shells. And that'll be a guarantee, like for, not guarantee, but that'll help us out tremendously on 98. Because 98, guys, is going to be really tough. Regardless, 98 is always tough, right? And then usually you get shattering shells in 98. It's just a mute point at that much, or a moot point, however you want to pronounce that word. But on this one, it's definitely not. Like, it's still difficult. But luckily we have our homie here who is just literally shoving everything back and saying, not today, Bloons, and doing all of the work. So I really appreciate him. And the Ice Impale, guys, do you guys see how amazing he is? So my concept here was to just stall all these Moabs and let this guy just go down the alleyway and just destroy them all. And it's working tremendously. So we have this guy pushing him, this guy hitting him, and then meanwhile, this guy is just wrecking everything in its path. And it's so cool to see. All right, so now we're going to get this one. Are we there yet? I think it's 91 that's a little crazy. So just to help out, again, we don't want to have any problems. We're going to put this guy here. It's not going to be fast enough to get these fortifieds, but watch. This fortifieds were literally a downfall of me so much until I got downdraft. It was so weird why it was happening. I don't even know. But the Bernie stuff seems to be helping a little bit. Feeling the burn, guys. Feeling the burn. And let's see if we can just get all these popped. Because what happens is if these BFBs get too high up, everyone focuses on the BFBs and the Moabs and lets the fortified soak right through. So that's why this downdraft is like the golden ticket right now and making this work perfectly. Okay, so now that we got him over here, we're going to upgrade him and make sure we put him back to where he needs to be. Let's just like right in this area. We want to get him right before they get in here, just right away. All right, cool. And as you can see, guys, we're gearing up to the end here. We're almost done. So we're going to grab one more of these guys because it's really going to help. Put them as far left as you can. There's really not much room left here. So as far left and there-ish. Right there. There you go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then you get that Moab press as well. Guys, this is getting scary. I don't care how perfectly I make this to where it's just super repetitive and easy. I still get clinchy. Like, it's still super scary and I'm nervous, but I think we'll be okay. I'm pretty sure. And now the next thing we're going to do, guys, is look at these DDTs. My favorite part about this is 99 because the ice and pail literally stops all of the DDTs in their track and says, not today, DDTs. And I love it. That's pretty awesome. All right, here's another hard part. So placing these guys, we're going to put him to where he is in the 2 right there. 2. There we go. Put a little bit off. So like up all the way as far as you can up and as far as you can right. Okay, so right there and right. So right there. And I don't think it has to be that perfect, but basically I just want this guy in here too. Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, there it is. Okay. So now he's a 2 as well. Oh my God, did I really just do that? So he's not a 2. Okay. Hopefully he's a 2 for you guys, but I dragged my hand. That's why you always, when you place a tower, want to put it down, then click off of it and then drag it slowly. Otherwise you're going to do what I just did, which is very dumb. So don't do that. Okay, now we're going to get him up to, is he the same price? Oh, cool. He did get the double discount. Okay, I'm not feeling too bad then. We're going to go all the way to first strike capabilities. And I think that's the last tower I'm getting. Maybe. Kind of don't remember now. We'll be okay. I'm not worried about it. But my gosh, guys, is this stressful or what? All right, so next thing we're going to do, like I said, is first strike. And if you didn't have, look at this right now. If you didn't have the fortified shells, removing those fortified band-aids from the Moabs, I don't think we would take this one that's easy. It is literally them doing all the work with Mr. Incredible right here, stopping them all in their tracks. So thank you to this guy, to this guy, and to this guy. So cool, so cool. Okay, we just need one more $1,000. And what we're going to do is, if we can, we're going to get advanced intel, which does help on round 100. But for now, we're going to make sure we have 2 of these, because the bad rolls through here so quick on 100 that you don't have enough time to even damage him. So us getting towers like this guy or this guy or this guy or this guy are completely and utterly useless on 100. Literally do jack. So we're going to have to pop him so they can actually help out with this game and make it actually a viable thing. So that's what I'm scared about, is round 100. Completely, utterly scared about it, but I think we'll be okay. And with this guy, I think he's going to hold these guys back until they just pop on their own. So you don't have to use any abilities. You don't have to use any abilities or anything like that, because you got to love these guys. Look at this. He's literally not letting him go anywhere. Like, mixed with him and him, this is so cool. Primaries are the way to go, guys. I think a primary only chimps would be fun. Not on this map, but I mean, between the crossbow, ice and pail, glue gunner, and this homie, we are chilling, just straight chilling. All right, so we got that. That was it, guys. Okay, this one, I think I am going to use abilities. I don't exactly remember, but I think I'm going to. So what we're going to do here is we're going to wait till it's a little crazy, like always. All right. We're going to, but the problem is 99 is so fast that if you use all your abilities, you might not have them back. So if we don't have to, I'm not going to. So we're going to use them as a last resort, if that makes sense. Because like, seriously, 99 is just super quick with Ice and Pail. And so what happens is you don't have your abilities back up. So what if we do it now? Yeah, let's do it now. Use that second ability. That might help clean up a little bit, and then it'll regen by 100, hopefully. Look at that thing go. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're good. I think we're good. Unless we still get more coming out. This is ridiculous. All right, stall all day, buddy. I got all day. It's cool. Let's just roll with it. Let's get that ability back. Let's speed up because it's taking way too long. Okay, see, now they're coming up to front to us. Scaring me. Scaring me. Okay, I hope we'll have it in time. I think we will. Okay, let's get that first strike on this guy. Cool, cool. And now, last but not least, guys, we're going to do a couple things here. We're going to get this guy up to a deadly precision. I don't know why, but it helped. It helped a lot on 100. But the first thing you have to make sure is you have to make sure you have these done. So you have to have 2 first strikes ready. Okay, that's super important. Super important. 99, don't even press anything. Let it do its thing. It's a little scary, yes, but it'll happen. It'll work. I think, yeah, we're chilling here. Okay, guys, so this is the scary part. We don't even have enough time for it. We're not even regened on our ability yet. Everything's just looking a little crazy. But we got this one, and we got this one to here, and we got this one to here. There we go. I think we're good. So what I wanted to do there is have him just help. And I think that is going to help just because now they can use their... Everyone's popping, which is what we want. We want everyone to be helping in this endeavor at the end because this is super scary. But I think we'll be okay. We'll do a quick breather. We're at 40 minutes at this recording. Luckily, I'm going to cut a lot of it out, but oh my gosh. Okay, so as soon as we go, we're going to hit that second ability once he's in range, right? That second one as soon as it's... as soon as it's regained itself. Then we're going to hit first strike twice. And then we're going to hope and cross our fingers after we hit the first ability and Churchill's in range that they just pop it. Because if they pop it before it comes around this corner, this guy and this guy and this guy will stop all the DDTs and we'll be safe and we'll be fine. If not, mind you, I've done this 100,000 times. Actually, I've done it 3 times and it's worked every single time. So this should not be a problem. But you never know with this game. So I'm going to go first strike, ability, and then as soon as Churchill's in range, we're going to use that other ability. And not a second sooner. So right now, there you go. Now we should be totally fine. They should pop it open before the corner. And then we have our downdraft, our ice impale, everything else should clean up as soon as he pops open. There we go. And not only are they going to pop everything, they're going to push it back even farther. They're not even going to let them get that far. These dart monkey or these boomerang monkeys are literally going to be like, not today, Junior. And they're going to sit there and stop him. And my heart can breathe, guys. This was a hard one, and I don't know why. I think I made it harder than it needed to be. But now that you guys have it, it's a straight run through. It is a black border or a black medallion. I don't think you guys will have any problems with this. I hope you don't. And let me know if you do this easily. Because like I said, we actually did it here. Everything went as smoothly as it did on my runs on my mobile. So we made it perfectly, pixel perfect. Everything worked out. I hope it does for you. Let's check and make sure we got that black medallion so you guys know I ain't yanking your chain. And there it is right there. It just popped up for you guys. So thank you guys so much. I hope you like this. And if you did, definitely hit that like button. If I talk too much, I apologize. I just really felt like I needed to explain this all to you because it's difficult, but easy though. It's easy, but difficult. And then definitely follow on Twitch because I do live stream a lot. And then we live stream in the Dabloon and Take Minecraft server if you're into that. So hit all those links in the description below. And then let me know what you guys want to see next time. And you guys are awesome. And there was one more thing I was going to say, but I totally forgot. Subscribe if you liked it, but I will see you guys next time.